Morning, everybody. Welcome to, what is this? Tuesday with the Tire Rack One Lap of America, presented by Grassroots Motorsports Magazine, and media coverage this week brought to you by Hooked on Driving. We are at Nashville Super Speedway, and sorry that we're a little bit late this morning, but Solomon and I, we were in a campground about 10 miles from track last night, and we got hit by a tornado. We're good. RV, not so good. We had some former one-lap family members come out to the campground and snatch us up and bring us out to the track. So we're going to be with you for a little while here. Not sure if we're going to be with you for the afternoon session yet. We've got to get to the airport and pick up rental vehicles and then transfer all of our stuff to said rental vehicle and head on to the next stop. We may be skipping Eagles Canyon tomorrow, not 100% sure, but if so, we'll definitely be back on Thursday for action from Hallett. But anyway, there are cars currently on track. Not sure which run group is out right at the moment, but we'll get that figured out for you pretty soon. Hey.
Are you laughing?
Yeah, we sent the drone up this morning, and you can see the path that came through the campground. We're gonna walk on down a little bit further down pit road and try to get to the turn one area where track transitions from the oval over to the road course.
Morning, Brian.
Morning. Like Randy Pope's passing Ray Brake going into turn one. Not sure which lap they're on. Well, it looks like the little Cayman's getting the checkered flag, as is the Shelby. We've got Steve Loudon going out here pretty shortly. There's Mr. Tesla himself, Andrew. So y'all have had a fun couple of days.
Yeah, we've been kind of all over the place chasing tires.
Yep.
We made a mistake with the alignment and took out our front tires. And we got stuck in the middle of West Virginia.
Well, at least you didn't get caught in a tornado like Solomon and I did last night.
We didn't get a tornado.
That was fun.
We just had to find any tire that would fit on our rims.
And probably in West Virginia, that was
It's
tough.
difficult. Yeah.
Yep.
Or mount them. Nobody can mount them either.
Oh yeah.
Glad to be back though.
Great.
Good morning. How is your this year you're out here?
So here we have Solomon interviewing Andy. So we're going to interview Tom.
Try not to ruin Solomon's shot here.
Why not? His is going to Instagram, ours is going to YouTube.
Okay, fair enough. No, Andy's about to go out, dry track, so we're going to see how it goes. And Andy's going to practice fighting turbo lag. We were looking through data yesterday, and we think we figured out why he's a little slower, and we think we found all the time and then some. So.
Well, you ran the morning session yesterday at Road Atlanta, didn't you?
No, he ran. I was in the morning in the rain, and then he was in the afternoon when it dried out.
Well, how did you enjoy it in the rain?
I was a blast. Road Atlanta's kind of like. It's not my home track, but I've been there a bunch, so I had a bunch of fun.
No, your home track is a really big oval with a really nice road course.
This is like Diet Daytona, and Andy goes, it's not even Diet Daytona. It's kind of like Wish Brand Daytona, but similar vibe.
If you own, oh man, wow! If you ordered Daytona from Wish, woo. So having fun once again.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
How is the comfort level between the GTI and the 720S?
The 720 is better, hands down.
In comfort?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh wow.
Transit's well, I don't think the seats in this are that comfortable. If Andy doesn't have that issue, it might just be my body thing. But the 720, you turn all the knobs down, and all of a sudden it's this perfect GT car. It's quiet, it's comfortable. The only thing is you're stuck in one position the whole time, and that position is kind of like bent into a banana shape because the footwells are so narrow.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, it's a perfect car. And this, kind of rides like a little economy car on the highway. So, pros and cons.
I don't know. You guys have blasted past us several times during the week.
I didn't say we weren't competitive.
All right, kids. There's Tom from. Let's see. What magazine is? Oh, that's Grassroots Motorsports.
Yeah.
Tell them where they can get a subscription.
GrassrootsMotorsports.com. Thank you.
And if you mention Tom's name, he'll knock 50% off just for you.
There you go.
The RV okay? I don't know if I'm in the right order. Not up or I'm in the way. I have no idea who's up there.
I don't know. I'm just getting up here myself. Look, kids, it's
you?
Mark, Johnny Mark.
How are you?
Solomon and I are glad to be alive this morning.
We're gonna hear the story later.
Yes, we will. Yeah, you will hear the story in full later. We are probably going to go to the airport and get rental vehicles because the RV is. Oh, the leveling feet are on the front.
So it would have rolled if it didn't have.
Yeah, it lifted us up and.
That would have been.
It was fun, but it was over like that. So.
I'm glad that you weren't hurt.
Yeah, us too. It is quite warm out here this morning at Nashville. Well, my watch only says it says it's only 71, but not a cloud in the sky really, except some wispy clouds, and the sun is beating down.
how are you?
Good, Dad. Glad to be in one piece.
Well, at least he didn't make you sleep on the roof.
Oh, yeah. I'd have probably gone for a ride. Mr. Neal.
Good to see you.
Thank you, sir.
It's like a $2,500 timing light.
There goes the Shot family golf R. And here comes Super Dave in the MGB. Oh, thank you, Joyce. I knew somebody had commented, and I just had to get somewhere where there's a little bit of shade behind me so I could read the comments. But yeah, Solomon and I, we're good. It was kind of a hairy little bit of time. It really only lasted just a few seconds, and then it was over. But it was quite interesting.
Yeah, it seemed much shorter than what I thought it would be. 5 seems pretty good. 5 homes. Yeah. I can run down there.
Getting this group up to the start line. Got the Red Bull Audi, followed by Tracy Ramsey and his Cayman. Got the 8.6, got Grosper, and got one of our Shelbys. Gonna be this next group to take off.
Come on, run in, Claire.
So the two Road Atlanta sessions, we had a little bit of an issue with an error. So they will be to where we can get those back to where they're public. Once we close this stream out, I will see if those are back up again to where I can make it public.
While you drive, man, I'm glad I slept on this trip last night.
And the beer coolers right back here.
I gotta drive later. Yes, when you got no horsepower, you use gravity.
Here comes the Red Bull Audi finishing up lap number 1. Got Tracy coming in his Cayman. See how soon he jumps down on the... Now he's taking the high line and making the dive onto the transition to go into the road course. Comes the 8.6. Looks like he's going to take a little bit lower line. Nope, he's actually going to go out a little bit before dropping in. Grosper making a really good transition there. The Audi jumping on the transition early, riding that low line down into the road course section. Tracy finishing his second lap. And Grosper reeling the 8.6 in. He may be able to make a pass on him before coming back around to take the checkered flag. Just waiting on the Red Bull Audi, and here he comes. Coming up into the tri-oval to take the checkered flag to end his morning session. Next up we'll see Tracy Ramsey, and here he comes. And Grosper unable to get the pass done on the 8.6, but reeled him in quite nicely there. And the Shelby finishing up his morning session.
Yeah. Been the complete opposite.
Yeah.
No bandwidth to handle anything extra.
Yeah. Well, Solomon sent the drone up this morning, and you can see the tab. Yeah.
Damn.
I called you a couple times. Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I guess you haven't. You probably haven't looked at Facebook this morning. We got hit by a tornado last night in the campground. Yeah, we're okay. That means that until the insurance people can get to the campground to look at the RV, we are getting 2 rental vehicles. We're going to send Dave home, and then Solomon and I, we're probably going to skip Dallas tomorrow and go straight to Oklahoma City, and then finish up. But about two, it was over in about 7 seconds. No, there was never a warning issued by the Weather Service, and it came through the campground. We actually set the drone up this morning, and you can see the path. There's a big tree that fell on the RV. We were in the RV. We were in, yeah. And it shook us all out of bed about 2:15 this morning. So we got Charles and Susan Lovelady. They were at the track. They came up from Alabama to see us today, and they actually came to the campground and grabbed me and Solomon. And so we're at the track right now, and then after the morning session's complete, we're going to go to the airport and get rental vehicles. So, yeah, if you go, Solomon's got a whole bunch of pictures that we took last night. So, okay, I kind of figured as much because I figured you would have called me lickety split if you had seen it, but. But we're good. We're okay. I looked at my Apple Watch and my heart rate went up to 139. I think Solomon's was like almost 130. But yeah, we're good. Like I said, it was all over in just a few seconds. But no, nobody got hurt. But the RV is probably totaled. Yep. So, but anyway, we're good. We're good. I will call you later. I'm actually holding the live streaming and talking to you at the same time. So I will talk to you later, baby. Okay. Hi. Bye. Sorry, guys. That was the wife calling. I hadn't talked to her this morning to tell her about our wild and crazy events of last night. So called her at work this morning, but I forgot she had a doctor's appointment, so she was just getting into the office. So apologize for that. I tried to hold the camera so you could see race cars as they came by through the tri-oval. And there goes Mike Arrigo, followed by Mark John in his Camaro. And we got Dandy Andy Hollis in the Grassroots Motorsports GTI. And the Toyota Grocery Getter. Not sure which of the drivers is at the wheel this morning. Everybody coming around to start their final lap of the morning session. Next up, we've got Steve Loudon in his brick. Got Scott Madison, the Purple People Eater. Got one of our mini Camaros this year as Andy Hollis crosses the start-finish line to start his final lap. Then we got Reg Noble. He's back at the track this morning. They were able to get their clutch issue fixed, I believe, down in Charlotte. And behind him is going to be Jim Roberts in his Corvette. And if there's a sixth car in this group, it will be Fred Edelman. So we'll see if they're going to send 5 or 6. And there goes Mike Arrigo in the Hooked On Driving C8, followed by Mark John in his Camaro.
One done.
And Andy Hollis in the GTI. And here we have Instagram supermodel Ricky Henry. And the Toyota Grocery Getter finishing up his morning session. I guess Solomon and I have ended up as one-lap celebrities this morning, but definitely not the way that we wanted to. I'm sure that we'll do a live feed sometime later in the week and tell the full story. But it was actually over in probably less than 20 seconds. And yes, we did hear the freight train. And Jim Bob away. Mr. Dubler rolling up to the line. He's going to lead the next group out. Jenna Wagner going to be second in line. And Howard Lefevre going to be the third car off in this next group. Morning, Uncle Howard.
Where do you? 5. Where do you want? They're running 5.
Today is definitely a hydrate day. That's for sure. Howard's trusty sidekick for many years. Mark checking out the car. And Steve Loudon down and away to begin his 3 laps here.
Those days when you wake up. I talk about you. Wow, that's crazy.
I gotta get a picture of what's under the hood. I got a friend in there. Get a picture of what's under the damn hood.
Yes.
Hot as.
We're going to. Charles and Susan Lovelady came and grabbed us. Hey guys, guess what? We're back. That was a long reconnecting time there, so I hate that we missed an entire session, but we did. The joys of technology. I think it may have to do a little something with the heat. The phone tends to heat up pretty quickly.
Isn't that right?
That's right.
Where's Brett?
Way up there.
He's out there.
Well, guys, this thing is giving me a heat warning, so I'm going to shut it down for just a few minutes and let the phone cool down, and I'll get back to the live stream as quickly as possible. Apologize for this, but